Have you ever found yourself in the presence of someone who just shines? Someone whose laughter is infectious, whose confidence is captivating, and whose warmth can make you feel like you're the only person in the world? Chances are, you've been charmed by a Leo woman. Ruled by the sun itself, the Leo woman is the queen of the zodiac. She's a natural leader, fiercely loyal, and incredibly generous. But loving her, and making sure she feels loved, is an art form. It requires understanding that her heart doesn't speak a quiet, subtle language. It roars. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of the lioness. We're going to decode the unique love language of a Leo woman, moving beyond simple sun sign stereotypes to give you a genuine roadmap to her affection. Whether you're trying to win her heart, or you're a Leo woman seeking to understand your own needs, this is for you. Because when a Leo woman feels truly cherished, the love she gives back is a force of nature, a brilliant, life-giving fire. Before we explore her specific needs, let's quickly remember the 5 universal love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. While every person is a unique blend, for the Leo woman, some of these languages aren't just preferences, they're absolute necessities. Think of her heart as a magnificent, grand theater. For the show to go on, certain things are simply non-negotiable. Let's start with what is arguably the primary love language for a Leo woman: words of affirmation. Now, this isn't just about saying, "You look nice today." That's far too simple. For a Leo, words of affirmation are about praise, admiration, and recognition. She is ruled by the sun, the center of our solar system, and deep in her soul, she needs to feel like she is the center of your universe. This isn't about ego in a negative sense. It's about validation. She puts so much energy into being her best, brightest self, and she needs to know that you see it. More than that, she needs to know that you value it. So, how do you speak this language fluently? Be specific. A generic compliment is like a little flicker, but a specific one is like a spotlight. Don't just say, "You're so smart." Say, "The way you explained that complex idea in the meeting today was brilliant. I was so impressed." Don't just say, "You're a great host." Say, "I love how you make every single person feel welcome and special at your parties. You have a real gift for bringing people together." These specific affirmations show her that you are paying attention. You're not just reciting lines, you're observing her, seeing her strengths, and admiring her for them. And here's a pro tip: praise her publicly. While she appreciates your private compliments, a Leo woman truly swells with pride when you praise her in front of others. When you tell your friends how proud you are of her latest accomplishment, or when you raise a glass to her at a dinner party, you are validating her in the most powerful way possible. You are telling the world, "Look at this magnificent person I get to be with." This reinforces her identity as a queen and you as her devoted consort. The flip side, of course, is that public criticism is the ultimate betrayal. It's a wound that cuts deeper than almost anything else. So, shower her with genuine, heartfelt, and specific praise. Let her know you see her shine, and she will make sure that light always shines on you, too. Next, let's talk about quality time. This is another pillar in the temple of a Leo's heart. But just like with affirmations, the definition of quality time for a Leo is a little different. It's not about sitting on the couch, both of you scrolling on your phones in comfortable silence. For a Leo, quality time is about undivided, focused attention. It's about creating experiences where she feels like the star of the show. Think of it like this: if your time together was a movie, she needs to be the lead, not a background character. This means putting your phone away, all the way away. It means making eye contact, listening intently, and engaging with her completely. What does this look like in practice? Plan actual dates. Leo women love a sense of occasion. A last-minute, "wanna hang out" text message doesn't feel special. But planning a reservation at a new restaurant, getting tickets to a show, or planning a weekend getaway, That tells her you were thinking of her, that you value her time, and that you wanted to create a special memory with her. It doesn't always have to be grand and expensive. A well-planned picnic in the park where you've packed her favorite foods can be just as meaningful. The key ingredient is effort. The effort signals that she is your priority. During this time, let her talk. Let her tell you about her dreams, her ambitions, her passions. Ask her questions. Be her audience. A Leo woman in her element is a brilliant storyteller, and one of the greatest gifts you can give her is a captive, appreciative audience of one. Remember, distraction is the enemy of quality time for a Leo. If you're checking your watch, glancing at your phone, or letting your eyes wander, you're sending a message that something else is more important than her. To a Leo, being ignored is a fate worse than being disliked. Indifference is crushing. So, when you are with her, be with her. Give her your full presence. Make her feel like for that hour, or that evening, she is the most fascinating person in the world. Because in that moment, for you, she should be. Now we arrive at a love language that is often misunderstood: receiving gifts. For the Leo woman, this is not about materialism. It's not about the price tag. It's about the symbolism. A gift is a tangible token of your affection. It's proof that you were thinking of her even when she wasn't around. It's the thought, the effort, and the presentation that count. Think of it this way: a Leo woman doesn't just want a gift, she wants a tribute. She wants something that feels as special and unique as she believes she is. So, a generic gift card or a hastily bought box of chocolates from the drugstore won't cut it. It feels thoughtless, and thoughtlessness translates to a lack of care. The best gifts for a Leo are ones that reflect her personality and her status in your life. She appreciates a touch of luxury, a hint of drama, and a whole lot of thought. Maybe it's a piece of jewelry that you know she's been eyeing. Maybe it's a first edition of her favorite book. Or maybe it's a custom-made item that celebrates one of her passions. Pay attention to the things she mentions offhand. The Leo woman will often drop hints about the things she desires. She's not being manipulative, she's giving you a treasure map to her heart. If you listen, she will tell you exactly what will make her feel adored. And don't forget the presentation. Wrapping the gift beautifully, writing a heartfelt card to go with it. These things elevate the experience from a simple transaction to a romantic ritual. It shows you went the extra mile, and for a Leo, that extra mile is everything. A gift says, "I saw this, and I thought of you." It says, "You are worth spoiling." It's a physical manifestation of the praise and attention you give her, and it completes a powerful trio of her most cherished love languages. Let's move on to acts of service. This can be a slightly more complex language for the Leo woman. She is often the one doing for others. As a natural leader and a generous soul, she's frequently the one organizing the party, helping a friend in need, or taking charge of a project. She's a queen, and a queen takes care of her kingdom. Because she is so capable and self-sufficient, she doesn't necessarily need you to do things for her in the traditional sense. So, for a Leo, meaningful acts of service are not about doing things she can do herself. They are about supporting her reign. They are about taking things off her plate so that she has more time and energy to shine. For example, if she's hosting a big dinner party, a powerful act of service would be to handle all the cleanup afterward without being asked. This allows her to relax and enjoy the afterglow of a successful event, rather than being bogged down by chores. If she has a huge presentation at work, a meaningful act of service would be making sure her favorite coffee is ready in the morning and her outfit is dry cleaned and waiting for her. You are her behind-the-scenes support crew, ensuring the star is ready for her performance. These acts say, "Your goals are important to me. Your well-being is my priority. I want to make your life easier so you can focus on being your amazing self." It's about anticipating her needs and taking action. It's about protecting her energy. When you do this, you're not just her partner, you are her prime minister, her most trusted advisor, the one who handles the logistics so the queen can lead. It's a profound display of loyalty, and loyalty is a currency that a Leo values above almost all else. Finally, we have physical touch. The Leo woman is ruled by the heart and is naturally warm, passionate, and affectionate. Physical touch is definitely important, but again, with a unique Leo twist. For her, touch is often connected to pride and presence. Public displays of affection are often very welcome. Holding her hand as you walk down the street, putting your arm around her waist in a crowded room, or giving her a proud kiss on the forehead in front of friends. These are all ways of non-verbally communicating, "She is with me, and I am proud of it." It's a form of staking a claim, of showing the world your connection. It reinforces that feeling of being cherished and prized. In private, she is passionate and loves grand, sweeping romantic gestures. She wants to be held, to be cuddled, and to feel the warmth of your body next to hers. Touch is a direct conduit for the fiery, passionate energy that defines her. A timid, hesitant touch won't do. She wants confidence. A warm, strong hug. A passionate kiss that leaves no room for doubt. A comforting hand on her back when she's feeling down. Your touch should feel protective, adoring, and confident. It should mirror the way you speak to her and the way you look at her, with complete and utter adoration. So, as we look at all 5 languages, a clear picture emerges. While a Leo woman can appreciate all forms of love, her heart beats strongest for a golden triangle: words of affirmation, quality time, and receiving gifts. These 3 work in perfect harmony. The praise you give her, words of affirmation, is proven by the focused attention you offer, quality time, and is memorialized by the thoughtful tributes you present, receiving gifts. It's a complete ecosystem of adoration. Just as important as knowing what to do is knowing what not to do. There are certain actions that are like kryptonite to a Leo's spirit. The number 1 offender is indifference. Forgetting an anniversary, not celebrating her achievements, or just generally making her feel like an afterthought is the fastest way to extinguish her fire. A Leo would rather be hated than ignored. Public embarrassment is a close second. Never, ever correct her or criticize her in front of other people. It attacks her core need for dignity and respect, and it's a betrayal she will find very difficult to forgive. Stinginess is another major turn-off. This isn't just about money. It's about being stingy with compliments, with your time, or with your affection. A Leo gives generously and expects the same in return. A partner who withholds affection or praise will make her feel starved and unappreciated. Finally, never make her feel like an option. A Leo woman knows her worth. She knows she is a queen, and she will not compete for a throne. You are either all in, or you are out. Understanding the love language of a Leo woman is to understand that she needs to be celebrated. It's not about feeding a bottomless ego, it's about watering a beautiful, vibrant flower. When she is given the sunshine of your praise, the focused attention of your time, and the tangible symbols of your affection, she doesn't just bloom, she thrives. And here is the most beautiful part. The love, energy, and adoration you pour into her is never a one-way street. A Leo woman who feels loved, seen, and secure is the most generous, loyal, and protective partner you could ever ask for. She will become your biggest cheerleader, celebrating your wins more loudly than you do. She will defend you with the ferocity of a lioness. She will fill your life with laughter, passion, and a brilliant, unwavering light. Loving a Leo woman is a grand adventure. It asks you to be bold, to be present, and to love out loud. So, if you want to win and keep the heart of the Zodiac's queen, don't just love her. Adore her. Celebrate her. And watch as she fills your world with more warmth and light than you ever thought possible.